existence is flight. I wanna, you like an animal.
All right, checking one. Check two. Yes, I should have done this before. Streaming audience, yes, I know. Checking three-ish. And check four-a-jig.
I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked to you as it fell, and now you're in my way. Traded my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Took your time with the call, I took no time with the fall. You gave me nothing at all, and still you're in my way. I beg, I borrow, and still I have foresight, and it's real. I didn't know I would feel it, still you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other girls try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. I missed you so bad, I missed you so bad, I missed you so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad, and you should know that I miss you so. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Like here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at your baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other day, you know they try to chase me.
I know you know, I just wanted to give you shit. Check, check. Oh. Swear, there's pre-sales. I swear.
Cool.
That'd be good. Yeah. And if anybody has any promotional strategies, I'm gonna start firing that up because this is gonna be full every week. That's what's happening. We're getting to episode 400, and once you get there, that's when you really hit your stride. 11 years, 400 episodes in. Yeah. Really, that's where The Simpsons really started. Oh, I don't know. As well, so I'm not like being distracted the entire show. Hear people's mics. See what those sound like. Hey Sam, what's your mic sound like?
Test.
That
Jesse.
Yeah?
Jesse Jones.
That sounds like Sam Hochhalter. Leo.
We, the people of the United States of America, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility.
Oh, do I know any more?
God, I want to see if I
Ensure
can.
domestic tranquility.
We,
Provide
the
for the
people of
common
United
defense.
States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare. Something else. For ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America.
I like that the preamble of the Constitution has now become the official mic check script. Yeah.
Why did we all memorize it in high school?
Was it high school? Is that when we got
It
that?
was for me.
Feels like I was indoctrinated a little earlier.
When I was in We the People, a competitive debate class. Yeah. We took a special trip to Sacramento, a place I had never been, for the state finals. I lost my virginity on that trip. I was already in love. I mean, I thought. We lost. I lost my virginity in beautiful Sacramento. City of trees.
Yeah, I got the ID. Day job. I have not, don't tell anyone this, I have not adjusted my license. I owe $1,000.
Shit.
Really? I feel like that's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna fucking change my plate finally, and then I'm gonna leave like the next day.
This was back before Colorado legalized weed.
Yeah.
And so with my California plates, there were 2 separate occasions where I was pulled over and the cops literally admitted they wanted to search me for weed because I had California plates. And then, as soon as I left, they legalized it before we did.
See, I think cops pulled me over less. Because, like, they're like, oh, he's a Republican. Like, let him go.
He donates to the
He's one of the
policeman's
good guys.
ball.
Yeah.
Let's just do the gosh darn thing. And then they'll show up and it'll be wistful. I think that's what that sigh was. That sigh seemed wistful. Oh, look at that. Semi-professional fade out. And then we got a pause. Boom. Nailed it. Hi there. How are we? Yeah?
I'm good.
Super good?
Super good, dude.
Feeling
Oh, I should just stop at good. Let's not go overboard. I'll accept good. Super good is just pushing it. Hey, folk. That's all right. We got people online. That's what matters. I mean,
I can hear voices.
yes, they're getting their taxes done.
They sound excited about it.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about the neighbors?
Yes.
The tax office?
Yeah.
That's Jesse, that's not good when the tax office is having more fun than your comedy club.
Well. Oh, hey.
That sounds like your
that's the
door,
door.
dude.
That's the door. There they are. Hey.
A party of 5? Jesus Christ.
That was a terrible
packed.
show.
We're surrounded.
It's not. I know. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, I was ready for there to be no one, and I could just sort of like, nah. Yeah. Yeah, that's. Now I'm nervous.
I had a lot of Baldur's Gate to get through. I didn't have time to write.
That's fair. Yeah, Baldur's Gate's crazy, dude. I haven't played, but I've seen my friends play it. I went over to their house and they've been playing it for 100 hours, and then they just got to the first sex scene once I got
I've
there.
lost a month of my life. I've finished the game twice now. Just this past weekend, after a month, I finished it twice. But now then I had to do an evil playthrough. But I did an evil playthrough
okay.
with one romantic partner, and now I need to do one with my default romantic partner.
It's a lot of work.
Look,
You
there's
got
a lot of
yeah.
work. But if I don't find out what our evil ending is, I'll just always wonder.
Yeah.
So, I bet it's exactly the same as the other one.
Have the other endings been different?
Yeah, no, I mean there's a difference in the game every time you go through, but I don't think this one, for reasons I can't explain to you because you would need too much lore, I don't think it's going to be that different.
Damn.
But now that I'm done with it, I can claim my life back anytime I want, I swear.
Damn, what are they doing out there?
Buying drinks.
We're about to ruin their night.
I was going to argue with you, and then I was reading over my stuff.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, that's the problem, is that there are so many different choices you can make that you could just keep playing it until the end of time.
Yeah. And then you're just playing Baldur's Gate forever.
Yeah, and that's not how I imagined my life.
Yeah, it's not how I imagined mine either.
Yeah. Steal all the stickers.
Hello.
Oh, you're fine.
Hell yeah, dude. You can come in. There's nothing happening.
Oh, that's fine. We love that. God, this is fucking terrible.
Would you like a sticker that says corn dog titties? I do. I told you. You don't have a water bottle. Alright, I got a stand for. I've been sitting all day. I need a stand. There's extra gum.
I told you guys.
I didn't believe you.
I told you
Thought,
they'd be here.
You liar.
I know. That's fair, though.
Yeah, we're not missing that.
Oh,
We're full support.
yes.
Full support.
They would never miss this
Excellent.
show that they have no idea what is. That's all right.
Excellent.
It's very straightforward, except it's very not.
I
All right.
still don't know what it's about.
That's
really.
fair. All right. So right now, this is pre-show. This is hanging out, waiting for people to show up, as they did this time. Normally that doesn't work. Normally I wait and wait, and they don't show. Yeah. So how do we want to wait for the bathroom?
Oh, we'll take
That's all
our
right.
time.
No rush. Don't rush her.
Teeny.
Don't want to blow something out. That's there we go. Well, how about so that we can just because normally we just ramble and banter for about 10 minutes, but it's almost 10 minutes now. So
There's
hopefully-
7 people here.
I know. So hopefully you guys. All right, 20. We've got 2,000
you're
people
good.
in here tonight.
You're good.
2,000. All right. That sounds like cold open material. I was going to say, hopefully you guys were bantering up here, so I got some cold open for the podcast. Technically, guys, this is a podcast. Yeah. Well, you're going to be now. And depending. Yes. We all went out and committed crimes this week.
That's
And now
the
we're going to
truth.
recount them and see if you can guess who did what. Or exactly opposite of that. These guys had a couple days to write some comedy material. I sent them some prompts that they'd never seen before. They wrote it, and now they're going to present it for the first time ever. Yeah, it's brand new material every week. You want to see something new every week? All you got to do is come to the Stab Show. Please come to the Stab Show. Bring your 2,100 people, friends, and all of that. Oh, okay.
20/100.
Okay, we've got to sell this. We've got to sell this to be able to be brought to the boys now. So do we have?
I only wrote for women.
Oh shit! All right. All right. All right. Oh, good.
Oh, I'm not, but. Oh, good. Okay.
It's always to touch. It's always good to touch someone's feminine side.
It is.
All right. So let's start the program and see how. Oh, that's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Because I was worried for a second. Because we've had people sit in the back and just talk at normal volume, have conversations throughout an entire show. No, you guys are respectful, and you knew showtime, go time. It's it's focus up. All right, let's do it.
Nothing says let's do 6 shots of tequila and go out like a podcast. Dude.
Well,
like a live podcast recording.
this is the pre-gaming. They have to have inside jokes that they can carry throughout the rest of the evening. So hopefully you guys.
Hopefully you guys get inside jokes out of this.
No, you're going to provide the. Ugh. All right, here we go. Tell us what the show's about.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
This is Stab. Always the bridesmaid, even when there's no wedding in sight. Now, let's introduce tonight's panel. Our first panelist believes in the healing power of swift, brutal revenge. He's a hilarious comedian. It's Sam Hochhalter. Yeah! Our second panelist likes to stop on evening strolls and tell lampposts that they're doing a great job. He's an amazing performer. It's Leo Antolin. Yeah, exactly. And our third panelist once spent 6 months in a 2-dimensional animated cartoon as part of an exchange program with Toontown. He's a member of Comedy Yacht Club, more or less. It's Jack Marie. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones. Half as exciting as you expected, but twice as charming. Welcome to Stab, the show you've already been enjoying Saturday nights at 11 p.m. on KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org. Didn't know that was a thing? Well, you do now. So put that knowledge to use. Now, let's meet tonight's panel. Sam.
Yes.
Hey, hi
that's
there.
me.
Sorry,
Hello.
not at off. Hi, Sam. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How's things, comedic-wise, entertainment-wise, show-wise? What do you got going on?
Comedic-wise, things have actually been pretty good. I've had 2 shows in the last week.
Oh, damn.
I was on Corner House Comedy last weekend at Luke Soin's house.
Sure.
And the week before that, I was at the Silver Lining, which I don't know if anyone remembers the what was that? It was Lunas.
Yeah.
Formerly Lunas, now
Formerly
it's Silver
Lunas.
Lining. It's completely different.
Mm-hmm.
There's like pianos, and it looks like an Instagram filter on the inside.
Yes.
And it's a fun show. I think they got another one coming up like next week or the week after.
Oh.
And there's always cool people there, so you should go to that.
Well, I'm a gentle little soul. I thought when you said you were on 2 shows this last week, this might have been one of them. So
I'm on 3
there
shows.
It is. Oh.
I'm actually on 3 shows this
Oh,
week.
thank you. Bless. Good to have you, Sam. Always good to have you. Leo? Hi there. How are you?
Good.
Yeah? Yeah. We'll get more than one word out of him, I swear. We got you back into improv last week.
The other week, yeah.
Another week, a week and a half ago. 2-ish, almost 2.
Yeah.
That was good. It was good to have you back on stage.
Mm-hmm. And then a new open mic just opened up across the street Saturday nights.
Yes.
City Sound
I enjoy that very much.
Studios or whatever.
That across the street on Saturdays there's an open mic.
From here?
Well,
yes.
you closed down the stand-up open mic here on Sundays, so it's.
Is that the place that used to be a gun store?
I thought isn't it like a dispensary or something? Or?
It's got
It's
the
a
vibe
gun
of,
stereo.
the vibe of a dispensary.
Okay,
but it's a recording studio.
Oh well, that checks out. Well, Leo, what have you been up to otherwise besides shows and whatnot, or shows and whatnot?
My car got stolen, but then they found
Jesus.
it. But then they found it, and then I got it back.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Lead with. I was gonna say lead with that, but you can't. Yeah.
You could start with my car was found.
Short story, they found my car, yeah.
So I still have a car, guys, before we get into this. Was it just joy-ridden? Did they take anything? What?
I don't know. Well,
Is that gonna be like...
someone took everything, but I don't know if it was the people who took it or the people who drove it or the police.
Or where it was left or... Oh.
The short story is the sheriff's deputies are assholes.
Oh.
That's the real story.
That goes without saying.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
You just co-signed that on your show. Fuck the police, Jesse.
Oh.
Sacramento only. Sacramento only.
Oh. Now we're gonna have to have a Blue Lives Matter flag on the banner for the show for a while to make.
Hey, you'll get business.
Sure.
I won't come back.
Well, we got to balance things out. It'll be a very thin line on the flag. Just very, very thin. Well, good and sorry and welcome and awe, Leo. But you still have a car.
Aw.
I still have a car. I took Amtrak for the first time. Great experience.
I still don't understand. You said they took everything, but you have a car, but you took the train. I took
the train when I didn't have the car.
Oh, okay. Sure. I should have put that together. Thank you, Leo. Good to have you. Hey, Jack.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I attributed you to the yacht club. Is that a more of a regular thing, or are you still just dropping in?
Yeah, no, I'm usually here at Yacht Club. I'll be here next week.
Okay.
Friday, 9 o'clock.
There you go.
Fantastic show, just a regular comedy show.
Just a regular old
Nothing weird
comedy
ever
show.
happens.
No. Very straightforward.
Very, very regular.
Yeah. There's no organized protest.
This sounds sarcastic.
It's not so much sarcastic as it is
Marketing.
Yes. It's a experience. It's a happening, Sam.
Are you guys selling stuff right now?
No. But
no, we're just marketing the experience.
yeah. The Comedy Yacht Club is the escape room of stand-up comedy shows. Pretty sure that's the best way to market it.
Like, you'll get desperate to leave and hate your friends.
Yes. Actually.
You're saying I'm going to yell at my mom before I get out of there?
You're going to be screaming at someone.
Yeah. So, if that's the kind of thing you want to subject yourself to, that's not how you promote a show.
Hey, we also have great comedians.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Yeah. So some of the best in Sacramento. I'd say the best comedians in Sacramento.
that's fair.
I'm there.
Yeah. What more do you need to know?
What more do you need to know?
Well, good to have you. Always a treat to have Jack Marie around these parts. Let's get things going. Jack Marie. I haven't had anything to drink. I can't be slurring already. Segment 1, it's reorganization. We like to poke fun at Canada around here. I mean, why wouldn't we? It's easy. They're just so gosh darn Canada. But did you know that they're an actual real place with people who do things entirely on their own? It's true, I think. At least tonight's acronym seems to suggest as much. It's the CFTPA, or Canadian Film and Television Producers Association. Isn't that adorable? Canada produces its own film and or television. I just assumed they either ingested a diet of entirely U.S.-produced content, or whatever channel played French-dubbed continuous loops of footage of the Queen. Either way, now that we know what CFTPA may or may not actually mean, let's immediately forget that, and instead give us who or what else CFTPA might stand for or represent to you, Sam Hochhalter. Let's hear your CFTPA. Jesus fuck.
I liked that prompt. I just want to say.
Oh, good.
I thought that I really liked the descriptions. The
No,
descriptors.
most people don't read those.
I read the whole fucking thing, dude.
I appreciate
I
it.
do my homework. CFTPA. Can football take the place of anal? It's clear to see that anal and football are perfect substitutes for each other.
Sure.
Football offers the perfect option for someone hesitant about having sex with another man's anus, because you can participate from a distance while you watch hot, muscular, sweaty guys grip and grope each other in spandex.
Well,
You get to voice your pleasure by cheering and moaning, depending on the outcome of the man-to-man touching on each play. Additionally, all of the positions are given homosexually coded nicknames, like tight end,
well, yeah.
wide receiver,
Sure.
and the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
The announcers are in on it too, shouting stuff like, "He's going deep," and "I love having sex with other guys." How many times have you watched football with your friend and heard them say, "Wow, they're really fucking us in the ass right now"? It's quite clear to me that these are similar phrases somebody would use if they were being fucked in the ass.
Yes. If they were.
But wait, Sam. If watching football and anal sex were the same thing, then why are so many football watchers seemingly homophobic, as if they wouldn't enjoy someone playing in their ass? The answer is simple. Sexual frustration. Imagine that all you wanted in life was for your best friend Dale to give you a hand job, but the best you could do was watch softcore porn together for 12 hours every Sunday. You two would be ready to throw a remote at your television screen, unable to relieve yourself of the male effluence bursting at your seams. Therefore, I think a simple solution would be to present subtle opportunities for men to have sex with each other during football games. Instead of bright stadium lights, go for softer mood lighting throughout the stadium.
Yeah.
Instead of beer, serve red wine. And display prominent messages on jumbotrons, like, "Make some noise if you're horny and looking to have sex with men." Or simply make the kiss cam only focus on pairs or groups of men. I think that by doing this, we can encourage consensual anal sex at football games and hopefully eliminate a lot of the hostility brought forth by these repressed individuals.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, Sam. Sam.
That's actually my statement of purpose for graduate school.
Sure. Can't wait to read the thesis. Oh, and your bibliography is going to be hot.
Oh, it's going to be horny.
Oh yeah.
It's going to hornyography.
Hornyography. Thank you, Sam. Oh, you introduced these people to the show exactly how we would like it to be. And solving a problem. So many men have.
I'm sorry how long that was.
No. I mean, that's also something you hear during anal sex. Sorry. Leo. Hi there.
Hi.
Let's hear your anal sex themed one too.
Well, it's not anal sex.
No, I have. Well, okay.
It's
well, hold on. Let me reset it. Let's hear, Leo. Let's hear your CFTPA. That's what we were doing, in case we forgot about that. Go ahead.
It is sexual, but
Okay.
it's more hetero-coded, unfortunately.
Oh well.
So this one I know
Can't win them all.
is if you're well it's if you're old or if you're an older person.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Old enough to, if you're above a certain age, and it could vary depending on who you are, your lifestyle choices.
Sure.
But
It's how old you
it
feel.
gets to a
really.
point where if you're going to be sexually active, you have to make sure you gotta stretch out and stuff.
Sure.
First.
Yeah.
So
Limber
for
up.
me, CFTPA is calisthenic foreplay to prevent T, tendinitis, P, pelvic or perineal issues, and A, arthritis.
Oh yeah.
Let's say you find yourself retired, sat for decades on your end, before you find yourself in someone else, do what the doctors recommend. I know you're full of vim and vinegar, Pepto-Bismol in your steppa when you visit her. But remember, my divorcee, before you step up on that horsey, if you think you're such a young stud, study what doctors endorse before the tender so-called physical affection. It gets a tad more physical than getting an erection.
Uh-huh.
Start with hand stuff fine, but your wrists are fucked if you're disinclined to limber up before this tender so-called physical affection.
Why is it
Talking about CFTPA, chronic flare-ups of these physiological attributes. T is for your tendons, connecting flesh onto your bones. Your partner may not stop when your body pop lets out those first few painful groans. P is for your pelvis and all the pressure that it holds release. Practice Kegels when you take a leak, and you're sure to see results. A is for arthritis, scourge of all your lawyers still. Make sure your fingers stick to their nimble tricks in time to sign your will.
Oh, was that it?
That was it.
Oh, okay. Oh. Wow. Well done. Like the jazz hands, too. That was good. Oh, well done, Leo. Oh, well, we've covered most of the bases, Jack. You can veer into a different lane if you'd like.
I am embarrassed that I'm the only one who didn't go full filth
You know
on
what?
this one.
We need a little palate cleansing. We need the spice. Variety is the spice of life, Jack.
It's just so unlike me.
It is. Hopefully we got some dirty for later. Jack, let's hear your CFTPA.
Look, a friend of mine sent me a text message about her chin today.
Oh.
It's a strange conversation, but it got me thinking about the Chins for the People Association.
Sure.
What does a strong chin say to you? Power? Authority? Raw sexual appeal? Global domination?
Oh.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless. Unfortunately, not everyone is born to be a handsome Squidward. At Chins for the People Association, we believe everyone has a right to a formidable Leno-esque chin,
Sure.
regardless of their fortunate birth. Chins for the People Association is happy to lobby on behalf of you, the chinless.
Oh.
At Chins for the People, you are our chinspiration.
God damn it. Is that?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. As one of the weak-chinned many, I take that very personally.
We're fighting on your behalf, sir.
Well, sure. I just wish I didn't need you. Yeah. Don't agree so hard with me.
True.
No, that's... Segment 2, its bathroom wall. The public restroom is a necessary evil. Without it, Disneyland would not be a very happy place, as it would be festooned with mounds of smoldering churro and turkey leg-based feces. Other places have public restrooms as well. But that's the first example that came to mind. Also, public restrooms seem to be a very creative place, as all the stalls and walls always seem to be adorned with the biggest thoughts of the excrement-going public. And so, in Bathroom Wall, you're asked to give us 3 items you might find carved, drawn, or scribbled on the bathroom walls of a public restroom in an abstract concept. This one takes a lot of setup. Today's,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, that's why we don't do it a lot. Today's bathroom wall is Marxism. If somehow the idea of Marxism had a real-life, shared, common public restroom, what would you find etched or scrawled on its walls and partitions? We'll go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times around, as we do generally in segments 2. Sam, let's hear your first Marxism bathroom wall piece.
Yeah, so what I think you'd mostly find in the Marxism bathroom is like a lot of messages about people enjoying the smell of their own farts. And there'd be like scribblings in there, and it'd be like, my fart smells the best. And then another one below, it's like, actually, my fart smells better.
Mm-hmm.
And then below that is like, my farts read Dostoevsky. What if your farts read?
Yeah. And we're off. 8 more. Leo, Marxism wall bathroom scribbles.
Yeah, there would be more glory holes, but different sizes and accommodating shapes and different heights, you know, for people of different heights.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, glory holes can work for different sexes if it's big enough. 'Cause you got to get a lot of. Sorry, I'm not going to visually represent.
Then
how
it's
to-
a
Nothing is
height.
impossible.
Everything is possible for those who believe. Jack, first Marxism bathroom wall piece. What do you got?
I was just imagining scribblings, you know.
Sure.
Commies are red, socialists are pink. Piss on the bourgeoisie, not in the sink.
Yeah. And that's a helpful reminder. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Sam, second time around, what do you got?
I think there would be a message in there that just says, you can drink the toilet water. You know, like a Stalinism era, sort of.
Just a full-on poster.
Yeah,
Look.
like full starvation version.
Again.
I wasn't sure if I should go Stalin starvation Marxism or like Midtown Marxism.
Just cover all your bases.
Yeah.
And again, just because you can doesn't mean
Doesn't
you
mean you
should.
should. Yeah.
Leo, second Marxism bathroom piece.
If Marxism had a public bathroom,
Yes.
you know what I think would be written on there? What? It would be like a graffiti, much like you would find in, say, a regular public restroom
That's
on like a university
very
campus.
much the
It would
point
say
we're going for. I'm just here to get out of class.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Love it.
I like
See, guys, we're also very smarmy. I was gonna say intelligent, but we just no. We don't quite live there. Jack, second time around, Marxism bathroom walls. What do you got?
Yeah, pass the teepee. Help your comrades seize the means of poopduction.
So does that mean? Does that mean there's no rolls in each stall? You have to pick up one as you go in, and then
Well, I imagine it's like any other bathroom where sometimes the
sure.
staff hasn't arrived yet
That's fair.
because they're at a union rally.
Yes. That does not get serviced a lot. That restroom. All right, third time around, Sam. Let's wrap up some Marxism bathroom wall, what have yous.
Yeah, so I think that one of the things there would be instructions to build a toilet at home because public toilets actually perpetuate the gender wage gap.
All right. All right. All right. We can
Everyone
think about-
agreed, just aggressively agreed with that. That was awesome.
Yeah. I'm more thinking about it than understanding it.
That's kind of the point of the Marxism bathroom, you know?
Isn't it though?
Yeah. Are you really in there to shit?
Or yeah. Thank you, Sam. Truly a thing. Oh no, you're fine. You're doing.
To go away for a second, and that's the bathroom.
Yeah. We can't possibly control 2,000 audience members.
We wouldn't
It's
want
gonna
to.
happen. No, you wouldn't want to.
This is your tipping point, Jesse.
You gotta let it happen.
This is your Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hours. Is this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to remember this.
I remember each and every one of them. Oh yeah, no, I love you guys. And I realized I had a face and a voice that did not did not really express that as genuinely as I meant. No, I enjoy you thoroughly, very much. Just 90% of what I say sounds like I'm not being serious, and but I love you guys. Leo.
Hi.
Third time around, what do you have in the Marxism bathroom?
So this one's basically a combination of the last two.
Okay.
So it's like, how come they never raise the wages when we produce all the raw sewage?
Just trying to imagine how that would be spelled to be pronounced that way. That's a lot of work. Oh, thank you, Leo. And Jack, let's close out some Stalin bathroom wallin'. What's your third of three?
All right. Call 555-1234 for a hard dick. Tatership of the proletariat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Write it down. Oh, well done. That went better than I had any right to imagine it would. So well done, everybody. That brings us to segment 3. It's Breakfast of Champions. Remember the good old days of being told how healthy you were being by a brightly colored food mascot every morning as you shoveled sugar shards into your big dumb face? Well, why should that kind of positive reinforcement quit just because we're big dumb adults? In Breakfast of Champions, you're asked to give us the packaging, applicable mascot, slogans, and nutritional information for a breakfast cereal branded around the following particular things or concepts. So let's spoon up a mouthful of weird, shall we? Sam Hochhalter, let's hear your cereal, your breakfast cereal, themed around pretending to be a tough guy. Alpha Wheaties.
Don't tread on me, Wheaties. Yeah. I think I have something better than that.
All right.
The cereal is called Frosted Snowflakes. And on the box it's like a picture of an anthropomorphic elephant. And he's like decked out in full camo gear. And he's got a hippie in a headlock.
Uh-huh.
And in his other hand, he has a fucking Glock.
Mm-hmm.
And like the calorie and like ingredients information, all that stuff is like blocked out. And it's just like this long explanation of how the FDA is a waste of government tax dollars.
Yeah.
And the cereal itself is it's like the ingredients of cereal. It's not like that because you have to actually make it yourself.
Sure.
You don't just get to pour it out and fucking,
Yeah.
you know.
Got a mortar and pestle in there so you can grind up your weed.
Yeah.
You want cereal?
You want fucking cereal?
How much? How bad do you want it?
How bad do you want it, Snowflake?
Yeah. We're not your mom. You make your cereal. All right.
It's just gunpowder. Like, it's just fucking-
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just shell casing sprinkled in gunpowder. Yeah. Oh, well done, Sam. Oh, it's good that you had the palate cleanser. You can go get away from that Marxism.
yeah, talk
Back-
about guns.
back to the real Sam Hochhalter.
Yeah.
Not that hippy dippy bullshit.
Sam Hochhalter.
Sam Hochhalter.
Yeah.
Hulk Harder. Thank you, Sam. Hey, Leo. I know there were visual aids on Instagram. I don't know if you brought those, but
No, it's a
okay.
podcast.
Okay. Well, sure. You know what? I should shut my big dumb mouth. Leo, let's hear your cereal themed around the DMV.
Yeah. So this one would be called DMV and Post present Register by Eat Alphabets. We already know Post has a long history going back a couple centuries as a government contractor. Post, of course, delivers all our mail.
Sure.
But people don't know that in the cereal-based edutainment industry, they were also a big player for a long time with alphabets, which educated children about literacy through the use of cereal that was shaped like alphabet letters.
Yes.
And so, but that contract ended with the Department of Education, and Alphabets was canceled 2021 during COVID, right? They had to reevaluate the whole education system.
Oh.
And so
Seems
they had
smart.
all this extra alphabets lying around, and they managed to contract with the California DMV to do yeah. And since then, the program has expanded. Registry cereals are now available not only in California, but also Idaho, Washington, Delaware, South Carolina, and one more. But yeah, so basically, and the mascot is you, because it's for anyone.
Oh, okay.
And it's the slogan is "You can eat cereal." So altogether, it's California DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, and Post present Register to Eat Alphabets. You can eat cereal.
All right.
And then on the side it says servings vary because how much you eat depends on how many letters you need to use to complete your registration.
Oh, okay.
You only leave the letters you want them to have when your registration gets renewed.
And then you like seal the box back up
Well,
and you send
it comes with a syringe. And to verify your identity, you need to put a squirt of your own blood in the milk.
Oh, sure.
And then you ship it back.
That's fair.
And yeah, but now they've also partnered up with the ATF and the Board of Fish.
Yes. The Board of Fish.
That's my favorite board.
Yeah. Oh, those meetings. Always got to monitor your squirt. Always. Especially if it's a ruby red. You don't. If your squirt is ruby red, you should see a doctor. Thank you, Leo. Thank you. Well done. Hey, Jack.
Hey there.
This prompt wasn't accidentally almost written for this room. Let's hear, Jack Murray, your the morning after a one-night stand cereal.
Also from Post cereal,
Oh, well,
the
good.
makers of Fruity Pebbles and Honey Bunches of Oats. Post Nut Clarityos. Now with real nut. Post-nut Clarityos come with all the nutrition you need after a night of barely conscious debauchery. Real nuts for energy. Chocolate chunks for that dopamine rush you need to forget how fleeting what little pleasure you were able to squeeze from the previous evening was. And shame. So much shame.
2 scoops.
Because you're disgusting. You said you would call her, but you know you won't. Because you know the truth. You're human trash, and no amount of easy strange will change that. Post-nut clarityos. Nutso, the empty nutsack, says, they're regretful.
There it is. Oh, nutso. Just the bags under his eyes. All of his clothes under his arm for some reason. Just get dressed, nutso. Segment 4. We've got 2 more, guys. Segment 4, it's dating profiles. Who doesn't love dating? Huh? Any of us? All right. Dating is only a weird, prolonged, socially accepted dance the lonely partake in while attempting to maneuver the pants off of their prospective suitor. And if we'd all just be more honest with our intentions, we'd all get more of what we wanted faster. Well, fine. But until that becomes, or until we become a pantsless utopia, dating is still what we have to do to interlock groins. So let's just deal with it. And deal with it we shall in dating profiles. In dating profiles, you're asked to create a dating profile for the following persons, places, things, and or whatnot. Sam Hochhalter. Let's hear... I didn't realize how much yours have wound up lining up. Sam?
What does that mean?
Well, let's see. Sam, let's hear your dating profile from someone who claims to have worked on faking the moon landing.
Okay, so like imagine like a Tinder or a Bumble profile, and for work, his job, it just says he works in the film industry, and his interests are documentaries and movie sets designed to look like the moon. So like all his pictures are like screenshots of fake moon landing websites, and like the only picture of him is like he's in a spacesuit posing with like clearly cardboard cutouts of moon rocks. Mm-hmm. And then he's got like his 2 truths and a lie, right? The first one says the moon landing was faked and I helped work on the footage. And then the second one says it's impossible for a modern rocket ship to reach escape velocity.
True.
And then the last reply says the other 2 answers aren't true.
Wait, does that make that the... Oh, okay, I get it now.
Exactly. It's a trap.
Yeah. Took me a second.
Yeah. And then his opening line is always, "Damn girl, you must be the first moon landing because you can't possibly be real."
It's classy. It's classy. Thank you, Sam. Oh Lord. Yeah. Well, I mean, and if he had a fourth one, he would also tell us that jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Leo, hi there. Sorry to just be saying hi to you, like 80% of the way into the show. Yeah. Good to see you. Leo, let's hear your dating profile from a stuffed moose head hanging in a ski lodge. Oh. I gotta see what it is, though. Go ahead, Leo.
So my suggestion was a stuffed moose head hanging in a ski lodge. Here's his dating profile. Hi, LOL. I'm Marvin. I'm a moose. Right now, I earn a living overseeing the day-to-day operations of a ski lodge. I grew up in the cold, but I'm finally ready to settle for that room temperature life. Haha. Full disclosure, I do have a number of children from prior relationships. I used to be pretty wild, I'm actually starting over after some other guy entered the picture, and my last partner and I, separated. Last I saw, though, she had full custody of our youngest. I'm a little on the heavier side, but I just naturally have a stocky build and actually recently lost a ton of weight. I also got some cosmetic work done around the same time. Definitely looking to be a stay-at-home trophy husband, LOL. Although my party animal days are over, I don't mind accompanying you to the club or a friend's house. I'd mostly be a wallflower, but I'm happy to hold your keys or jacket. And I'm still a valuable asset in the bedroom. Anyway, thanks for listening, and if you ever want to get together, I'll be here. One fun fact about me, I've lived a full life.
So good, Leo, I would assume. Sorry, more people wanting to be here for Buddy at 9, but nobody at 9, unfortunately. So it's just. Oh yeah, I mean, eventually I'll edit this, so I'll hear what Leo did, and it sounded like you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, Leo. I'm gonna try and edit this like I was here. So good. Oh, thank you, Leo. Jack. I believe these were the same two people that tried to see Buddy last month, and something happened. So I just feel terrible. I feel terrible. But
He's got a dedicated audience.
he does.
Yeah.
That can't see him, ever.
That can, yeah, well,
It's unfortunate.
Is he alive?
sometimes true love be that way.
He seems to be.
He's still kicking?
He's
He
a
is.
doctor.
Yeah, that's true. All right, resetting. Hi. Hey, Jack.
Hey there.
Let's wrap up some dating profiles, won't we? Let's hear your dating profile from someone in their 40s who can still nail a kickflip.
Alrighty. Little bit about me. I'm 42 years old, unemployed, twice divorced with 3 or 4 kids, and I can nail a sick kickflip today as well as I could when I was 17. I don't know why I'm one of like the only ones of my friends who can still nail the kickflip. It's not even hard. Man, I remember my first one. It was September of 2000 when Tony Hawk 2 came out for PlayStation. Now we call it the PlayStation 1, but back then we were pretty sure gaming systems couldn't get any better. We were wrong because nowadays RPGs have functioning brothels, and in Call of Duty you can actually smell the brain matter. Anyway, back to my first kickflip. I was just button mashing like usual when suddenly I did it. A sick fucking kickflip! I had to retrace my steps a little, and I finally realized all I had to do was press left and square at the same time. And voila! I was a kick-flipping god! Anyway, with skills like these, you don't want to pass up your chance to be with me. Contact me if you're 5'4", less than 107 pounds, with a cup size between D and double D. Or an independently wealthy virgin with no guy friends and no brothers, and actually, if you haven't met any other men, that would be great. Bonus points if you have experience dealing with severe belly button lint.
No. No, any of that.
I just wrote the man of my dreams.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I do enjoy that you lessened him even further in that he can't do a physical kickflip, but he can do it in the game. So that's so good. So good. Oh, and sadly we've reached segment 5. Oh, I know. But it's one that we hardly do, so you get to hear what the fuck these guys did with this. Have you ever done Jack, have you done an Explain It to Me?
I haven't, no.
All right, awesome. Jack's done like 20 shows or something and never done this.
It was my first bathroom wall, too.
Yeah,
It was very exciting.
All sorts of new stuff. We try. Segment 5. It's Explain It to Me. There's a lot of things I don't get about the world we live in. Like, if this is just a simulation, why aren't we all billionaires having money fights on the backs of centaurs that are also us, but with a half a horse body? Seems like a waste of a simulation, this. Any hoozle, in Explain It to Me, you've all been asked to explain a concept or idea to a specific other something that might not quite have a working understanding of such things. Sounds simple enough, right? I didn't think so either. But do it anyway. Sam, please explain state fair food to me. I am a digestive system from the 17th or the 18th century. Sorry.
Okay. So basically, modern society loves having diarrhea. And so we made food specifically designed to give you that.
Okay.
So you basically just imagine the most unhealthy, unchrist-like food you could possibly imagine, and then batter and deep fry it, and then that's state fair food. And if that doesn't get the image, so like imagine that you were starving on an island with nothing to eat, and suddenly an airplane drops a crate of fresh fruit and vegetables and cured meats for you to eat. You haven't been eating for weeks, and you just got this crate of fresh food that's been dropped onto the island right in front of you. And as you're opening the box and removing all those fresh fruits and vegetables, a lion slashes your back and drags you around the dirt by your entrails.
Okay.
And that's what it's like to eat state fair food.
Yeah. We're talking as far as it pertains to an 18th century digestive system. Yes, that's very much what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would kill you.
Yeah.
There was no cure for dysentery in the 1800s. That was the leading cause of death up until like the 1940s.
Yeah.
Look it up.
We love diarrhea now.
Yeah.
This
We
would have
love
killed you
diarrhea.
then.
Yeah.
It's our favorite.
It would be literal poison.
Yes. And explained very well. Thank you, Sam. Hey, Sam Hochhalter, how could people get more of you in their lives outside of this very specific stab episode?
Well, you can see me around town. I perform at open mics at the Comedy Spot. I know that's like saying Voldemort around here, but
it's fine.
I'm at the Comedy Spot a lot, and I'll be at local shows sometimes, like Orange House Comedy. They run shows all around town now. And I host the open mic here. Occasionally, probably once a month. So you can come see me do that. And if you want to follow me on the internet, you can look me up on Instagram or Twitter. But, it really doesn't matter. Like, just come watch live comedy.
Well, sure.
You'll find me eventually.
That'd be great. Well, awesome, Sam. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to have you. Leo. Okay. Yeah, this one. Leo, please explain buying music to me. I am Gen Z.
So you don't actually roleplay as Gen Z? It's just
no. It's
okay.
just that's the to whom you are speaking.
Hi, Gen Z.
Oh.
So an email address is like it's like an Amazon locker, and your parents actually need one in order for you to get stuff sent to your Amazon locker. Okay. But it's you have an email address, and you take that address and you go on to bandcamp.com and you create an account. It's really easy, really quick, and especially if you're on your mom's iPad or something, you probably have a lot of credit card information already pre-stored there. And you're not going to find Charlie XCX. You're not going to find any Atlantic or, for that matter, Warner Brothers albums on Bandcamp. It's more for local, niche, indie artists. But all genres are there. And you can search Sacramento. You can search Davis, wherever you live. And you'll find artists local to you on Bandcamp who you can support with your money. And that's pretty cool. And then you can download it in something called MP3 or FLAC or WAVE. You can also go to a record store and buy a vinyl or a cassette tape. But what do I look like? Fucking Gen X? Fuck those guys.
All right.
I feel like it would be harder to explain to you how to pirate music, but that's not what my prompt was.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Leo. Yeah. I won't take that slight personally.
No, I'm just.
No, I'm old. I know. Thank you.
Oh.
Leo, hey, how can people get more Leo Antolin where they work in bank?
I have an arts and music hobbyist Instagram that is tagged on the post for tonight's show
Yes.
on the Stab Comedy Instagram account.
And it's been under you on
And
the
I
on the
show up.
stream?
I show up to open mics sometimes, and sometimes my friend and I do improv together.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
And there you are. Well, thank you, Leo. Good stuff. So good. Jack, before you close out the program, how can people get more Jack Marie in their lives?
Well, I'll be here next week, 9 o'clock,
Sure.
doing whatever Heather Rogue tells me to do. And other than that, I haven't been out much. I had to get a paying job.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I hate everything about the process.
But money's
You can
nice.
follow me at Himbohotamus on Instagram, and I post all of my shows and events there. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, Jack, let's close out this program. Well, speaking kind of, please explain working a job you hate for your entire life. Please explain to me working a job you hate your entire life. I am a sunset.
Of course you are, sunshine.
Yeah.
You're a sunset, huh? That's cool. My girlfriend is really into you.
Oh.
You're not really my thing, but sometimes I watch with her. Nothing personal. I'm just like more into intellectual pursuits.
Oh, well.
And you want to know about working a job you hate your whole life. All right. I'm brilliant, so I can figure this out. All right, picture this. The sun's starting to get low, and you know it's your time to shine, so to speak. I know, I'm clever.
Uh-huh.
So you leap into the evening sky, so excited to show everyone your oranges and your pinks and the beautiful and ephemeral juxtaposition of dark and light, day and night. I know, I use big words. But you get the gist. You exist to paint a masterpiece above the world before it slips into darkness, just as we all do. So you step into your spotlight, and then, suddenly, from out of fucking nowhere, complete cloud cover. And you're trapped in a little gray cube. There will be no Sistine Chapel in the sky for you. You shine as bright as you can, but your fading sunbeams simply bounce between two foreboding cumulus clouds that could have been an email. The clouds crowd in, asking you asinine questions like, where are your reports? And do you want to sign Greg's birthday card? Of course you fucking don't. Greg stole your lunch 7 years ago, and you will never forgive that son of a bitch. 7 years ago. You were so much brighter then. You still imagined all the colors you would show the world if the clouds would just part for a few minutes. But your light grows dimmer and dimmer. And by the time the clouds finally do part, we call this retirement, your shattered soul can only dream in gray. So you fade into darkness, leaving the world with nothing but bitterness, your life's purpose unrealized, your life's vision unfulfilled, your banal existence unimportant and unobserved. Yeah, banal. It was in my word-a-day calendar, written over an AI rendering of a sunset.
Oh. Thank you, Jack. Oh. And Stab is over. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yeah. And thank you to our fantastic panel, Sam Hochhalter, Leo Antolin, and Jack Marie. Now, did you enjoy what just happened to your ears? Well, you can get this episode of the Stab Show and 394 others very much like it simply by subscribing to Stab via the podcast provider of your choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or the Good Pods app. Or, if you need to get the Stab Show live as it happens, you can do that in one of two ways. Either coming on down to the physical Stab Comedy Theater in person, or by simply tuning into Stab TV on Twitch, Friday nights at 7:30. But that's all we've got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, encouraging you to pick up a hobby or passion you might have been convinced some time ago to give up. You'll be glad you did. Good night. Oh, thank you guys so much. Oh, I hope to see you guys back again some other night. We've got stuff here live in person Thursdays through Sunday, and we stream everything we do 6 nights a week. So hope to see you again. Hope this is just the beginning of your awesome evening. And yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. Well, good to have you. All right. Thank you, online audience. Hey. Do we have... Yeah, let's send you guys somewhere. Who's doing this stuff? Sorry, that's the end of our night for tonight. I know we're supposed to have Dr. Buddy, but no Dr. Buddy this evening, so just come back tomorrow for Improv 8, 9, and 10. It'll be lots of fun. In the meantime, where can I send you? Who's doing stuff? I don't know. You know what? We haven't sent to Dan in a good long while, so hold on. We're going to raid you over to Danatage, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 8. Hold on for the raid.
And I'll hear you scream again. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Stuttering, cold and damp, steal the warm wind, tires, rain.